Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. TammyTalks here. Alright y'all, let's go ahead and get into I almost forgot the name of the show. Let's go ahead and get into Love is Blind Season 2, Episode 2, Love Triangles. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns of various TV shows, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you enjoy that type of content, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and hop into the comment section so we can talk about this episode. So, Danielle and Nick finally meet. But before that, she said that she is completely in love with him. I said, all right, girl, hold your horses. Slow down a little bit. But she said she is completely in love with him and that he is her best friend. They meet, they kiss right away. They seem very, very attracted to each other. Very, very happy with what the other has seen. They could not stop kissing. I got tired of seeing them dry white people kissing. Nothing against white people before people freak out, but I got tired of seeing them kiss. I'll say that. But I'm happy it worked out for them. I'm happy that Nick seems pleased with Danielle. I know that she had a lot of reservations about it. She was nervous, body image issues, self-esteem issues that she has. So they both seem very happy together. They look good together. So kudos to them, and I'm hoping that they have a seamless journey. But this is reality TV, so of course they won't. So then we get to Jared and Ayanna. They talk about if she were to move into, she asked him, if I were to move into your condo and I wanted to change some things around, how would you feel? And he paused and then said, changing things around in our home? I like Jared, y'all. He said he would be okay with it as long as she doesn't go overboard. And I feel like for the most part, men are more than okay with letting their wife or their girlfriend decorate, as long as it's not pink and flowers and stuff like that everywhere. Most men are okay with that. She does not like kissing. She says she does not like kissing. She has an issue with saliva. He said that to him, intimacy is kissing. I agree. However, she said she'll kiss, but she don't want to kiss for longer than 5 minutes. And he joked and was like, okay, well then I will have a watch out, kind of trying to time ourselves. They have really good chemistry, and I do like them together. So she tells him that, he says that in the confessional that he's right now stuck between Ayanna and Mallory. So we then see him on a date with Mallory, and he tells her that he had a dream about her, and it's so weird to him because, they haven't seen each other. They know each other, but not for real. And he's developing feelings for her. So he then asks her, as far as rings and jewelry goes, does she like gold or silver? She says she is a traditionalist. She would even be cool with going back to the classic old school gold band setting. They have really good conversation. They have really good conversation between the two of them. Kyle with these big ears and Mallory decides to play Never Have I Ever. And Mallory is asking all these questions. One is, have you ever slept with someone of the same sex? She has, he is not. If she has ever had sex in a public place, she has, he is not. If you have a tattoo, you know what, y'all? I don't think this was Kyle. This is Mallory and Sal. Scratch that. Mallory and Sal. And then they ask about tattoos. She has a tree of life under her boob. And he has a siblings tattoo with him and his siblings that is just kind of 4 dots to represent the 4 of them. So they had good conversation. I didn't really see chemistry with them, though. I don't see chemistry between the two of them. I think Mallory actually has really good chemistry with Jared, but we'll see what happens. So then we have Natalie. Okay, she is back at the house going through it, y'all, because she messed up with Nick. They had that whole situation where he called her Shayna. She, in turn, is kind of like not good. Shayna's creepy ass is like staring at her. And I'm like, girl, move on. There's a whole bunch of other men who are doing a lot of just kind of talking to each other in the house as opposed to being in the pods trying to make some connections happen. So, Natalie and Shane. She tells him that she was nervous to talk to him. She didn't think they were going to talk again after what happened the last time they were together. He tells her that he wants to prove to her that he is fully focused on her. He will do whatever it takes to prove that to her. He left a rose on her curb, kind of like a I'm sorry type thing. She's swooning over it. He asks her to be his girlfriend. Now she goes back and makes sure that she says it loud enough that Shayna can hear, knowing damn well that Shayna likes him as well. But Shayna's sitting there. Now Shayna's salty. She on the couch ready to cry. Meanwhile, Natalie ready to pop some bottles of some champs, y'all. But Shayna said that she is emotionally unavailable right now. She ain't with it. So we see Shayna. He wants to know that she is in it. You know, Natalie has been very assertive, very forthgoing with her, like letting him know how she feels. Shayna, however, has been more reserved in that department, so he's not really sure how Shayna feels. So she comes in, gets straight to it, asks him if Natalie is his girlfriend. He tries to avoid the question, and my whole thing is, look, Shane, if you still feel like you're dating and you want to get to know both ladies, then you shouldn't have asked her to be your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost as if they expect the women to not go back and talk, which I just kind of feel like is completely asinine and, like, stupid. Of course they're going to go back and talk about this. So he starts asking her, why does she care? Why do you think she cares? Like, I liked Shane at first, but like Shane is like, come on. Why do you think she cares? So he doesn't want to answer the question. She's not in the mood to play. So she tells him, be honest. So he finally is honest, and he was like, this is over, right? She was like, well, yeah, you have a girlfriend. So she leaves, and he's in there, fuck. And I'm like, Shane, boy, go somewhere, get it together. Now focus on Natalie, because you asked Natalie to be your girlfriend. If you didn't want Natalie to be your girlfriend, you shouldn't have asked Natalie to be your girlfriend. So we see Shake in Deep Tea now. I was off Shake. Shake came across very, very superficial. Shake came across as he was not there for the right reasons, but we have not seen him talking to anybody since then but Deepty. So Deeps, as he affectionately calls her, tells him that she has lost close to 70 or 80 pounds. And I guess I think he's been talking to the guys, and the guys probably have these stories and they know so much about these women because they're having real conversations. He said he's ashamed and embarrassed by the superficial physical questions that he was asking the women. He doesn't know why he was doing that. He's embarrassed. And then he goes on to say that he was chubby as a child. And growing up, he would try to be with women who were basically out of his league to detract from the fact that he was chubby and not as in shape as he would have liked to be. So he's wondering now if he still has those same body issues, and that's why he tries to judge. That's why he tries to judge who he dates based off of their size, their weight, very superficial things. You know, him always dating a white blonde. So she tells him that she's happy that he is finally being vulnerable with her. And that's really all that she was waiting for. And she sees a future with him now. And you can see, to me at least, I really did feel like Shake was being very genuine and authentic in that part. And I think it really just took for him to, it really probably only took for one of the men to be like, for him to kind of feel a way about that. So Kyle and Shayna. So now Shayna wants to focus on Kyle because Shane has fallen through, right? So they both talk about college. She likes the fact that he did not go to college. I believe she is real estate. So they both agree that college, she thinks college is a waste of money. He just feels that college is not for him. They get to talking about religion. She is he grew up Catholic, right? She grew up Catholic. She's very religious, that type of stuff. He is an atheist. He said he believes in the science. I'm not going to have that conversation on my channel or in this video. I am Lutheran. I was raised Lutheran. I was baptized Lutheran. I was confirmed Lutheran. I am Lutheran. I mean COVID. I have been watching non-denomination services. I watch Lutheran services. I am religious. I have dated an atheist before in my 20s, not knowing he was atheist until we had the conversation a couple weeks into the relationship. I broke up with him because that is not part of my ministry and what I'm going to do. The atheist that I was dating was not as intense as Kyle is. Kyle is arguing her down about the Bible. Kyle is arguing her down about the Big Bang Theory. Kyle is doing all this other type of stuff. I don't want to say it was disrespectful, but it was kind of teetering on, all right, watch it now. Watch it. And the fact that Shayna feels so strongly about this, I just knew that this would be over. But it's not. Shake proposes to Deep T. I'm excited about it. I think Shake is very handsome, but I really hope that it works for them. Just because he didn't just stop being superficial overnight. Okay? So then we have Jared and Ayanna. They talk about cheating. She says cheating is a deal breaker to her. Cheating is cheating, whether physical or emotional. I agree. She says she was sexually assaulted at the age of 17. She wants him to know everything about her. She doesn't want to have any issues or situations or anything like that, or any secrets. She said that she does have some issues because of that, some residual issues where it's hard for her to trust people. Some trauma has lingered on, but for the most part, she is moving past it. But she feels like a comfort with Jared, and she is starting to trust him already, which is good. Jared revealed, remember Jared said earlier that he was in the ICU for about a week with no one there to help him. He says that he had a close friend that he had an issue with. He didn't know that the friend had a knife in his hand. The friend stabbed him. He passed out. The next thing he knew, he was in the hospital. I said, wow. Wow. That was not your friend. That wasn't your friend. So right now, Ayanna tells him, she's so sorry. They talk about that. And she thanks him for sharing. She thanks him for listening to everything that she had going on. And she tells him that she thinks that he is the one. He says, wow, because he's torn between her and Mallory. And I actually imagine that being as kind of uncomfortable as telling somebody you love them and them not saying it back. But she took it in stride. Jared meets with Mallory. They said that they've been having so many intense, deep conversations. They don't know what the other does for a living. So they talk about that. She has a dog, and they talk about how she is a homeowner, and he owns a condo. He lists all the different things that he does. So he is a healthcare consultant, but he has a mobile hookah business. He is into real estate. He flips shoes with some friends. Has a reseller business. He also, it was something else. What was it? Oh, he's also a part-time barber. So they talk about would they live in her house? Would they live in his, would they live in her house? Would they live in his condo? Would they, rent out both of them, get that extra money, and then go find somewhere else to live? So I think they're rocking and rolling so far, and I like them together. I like Jared with Mallory. I also like Jared with Ayanna. So I don't know I don't know who I would like to see him with, but I just hope that he ends up with someone because he seems like a really nice guy. He's doing a lot of cussing in front of these young ladies, and I know I've been doing some cussing in the videos, but he's dropping a lot of fucks and fucking and stuff like that. And I don't know how I would feel if I'm talking to a guy and we're in the very initial early stages and you are just dropping F bombs like that. I don't know. But again, I am somebody, I do swear. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't some For some reason listening to him do it, it comes across very jarring, and I can't explain why. So then we have Mallory and Sal, and they are meeting once again. Um, and Sal thinks that this experience has made him a better person and he is falling for her. It has changed the way that he is looked at dating altogether. And I can see that because this is such an intimate way to date because you are truly getting to know a person's personality because, hoping they're not putting out their representative, but you're really getting an opportunity to know a person and really dig deep because you're not face to face. Some people have a harder time having like deep conversations or conversations about certain things face to face. So the fact that they're having these between this wall, but like their hearts and their souls are completely open, I can see that. So he says that he's starting to fall for her and he has like a little ukulele and he plays her a little song. And I said, okay, Sal. He seems so romantic. It's something very sexy about Sal. He seems so romantic. I like him. He seems, yeah. I actually hope they get together because he been singing for her. He ain't been singing for no other women up in there, Mallory. Take note of that. So we have Shake and Deep Tea. Shake and, I feel like I'm saying her name wrong. And if I am, and if you are Indian, I am so sorry for being an ignorant American. So I'm going to call her Deeps. So Shake and Deeps meet. She's nervous because, he said that he's used to dating white blondes and he's very superficial. She hopes that he likes her. They see each other. He runs up to her. He is just, wow. He really does like her. It's so cute. He grabs her ass right away. They're kissing. I am hopeful, fingers crossed. But we will see. He touches her feet, which in Indian culture at the wedding, Deep said that typically the woman will touch the husband's feet. So the fact that he did that to kind of show that we are equal, I said, okay, Shake. Come on, Shake. Come on, Shake. I'm all for it. And then he whispers in her ear, he's going to get her pregnant. Let's get married first. Let's get married first, Shake. Nonetheless, Kyle and Shayna. This whole entire scene really made me mad, and that's when I knew that it's too late for me to be up watching TV because I feel like I got a little a little more upset at these last couple scenes than I should have. Kyle is ready to propose to Shayna, okay? Shayna comes in the room. I don't know how she didn't see this box, but there's a box sitting on the table. She looks down at the box. She don't look excited. You know why? Because she is I believe, Catholic. She's a devout Catholic. He's an atheist. He is an atheist. Okay? She asks if their differences in core values scare him. He said those things don't change the love he has for her. He wants to risk it all and take a chance because he doesn't want any regrets. Okay? Religion is such a huge thing. Religion is such a huge thing. Because I feel like religion and politics are such huge things in a marriage, in a relationship, because those are core values. This is baffling to me. He gives her his mother's engagement ring. I said, no, not to a stranger, you didn't. Gives her his mother's engagement ring. Tells her, you remind me of my mother. She's not even holding the damn box because she's not excited about it. So he asks her to hold the box. He proposes. She is staring at the ring. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. What's going on? Oh, my God. Not saying anything. I'm surprised he doesn't hear the awkwardness. I'm surprised he doesn't feel the tension, right? She reluctantly says yes, not even putting the ring on, staring at it in disbelief. Almost staring at it in horror. She's not talking. It's awkward. He's asking her if she's excited. She's holding the ring with such. I wish I had a ring, but she's holding the ring, holding it like this, like shaking, because she just can't. She just can't believe she's holding it like it's fake. Like he proposed to her with like a ring out of a Cracker Jack box because she's low key disgusted. She says yes. She is settling because she wants to be with Shane. She did not present herself in a way that Shane knew how she felt about him. Right? He tells her he'll see her later. She goes straight to the confessional, still holding the damn ring, and says that she does not know if she is making a mistake or not. Why did you say yes? I'm sorry, but I feel like him being an atheist and you being very religious and wanting to raise your children in religion and stuff like that, I really feel like that should have been a big enough deterrent for you to say no. What are you doing, Shayna? So then we see Shane, and this is what really gets me. So then we see Shane. He's saying he has really deep feelings for Shayna, but she never said anything about it. Natalie was more assertive, right? He's ready to go propose to Natalie. So Shane walks into the room, and I'll be damned if it's Shayna and not Natalie. Now, production, I need to know how this happened, right? Are they told to go to room number 10? Are they told to go to whichever room? I need to understand how this happened, and I know why y'all let it happen, but come on, y'all. So he's getting ready to spill out his heart to her. Hurt. Like literally the fake heart to her. And Shayna tells him that she has deep feelings for him and she wants to talk about that. And when I tell you that this will be my last episode watching tonight, I will catch the rest in the morning because I feel myself, and I know what couples, I tried to Google some screenshots, and I know what couples wind up together, so I know that they don't wind up together. But I cannot believe that she did that. You had all, because here's the thing, when he told you that, Natalie was just his girlfriend, you had the opportunity then to say something and you didn't. So now you're about to... This has been episode 2 of Love is Blind. I think it was called Love Triangles. Hop in the comment section, y'all. Let's talk about this. Shayna had no business doing that. And I get it. No one is engaged yet. But you are... No, Shayna is engaged. Shayna had no business doing this. Shayna had no business accepting that proposal. Check you guys next time.